Hello everyone, 12 Bravo here. Uh, Make another video. It is 3:30 in the morning, Saturday, May 20 something. And I wanted to make this video talking about thank you for your service. And among the veteran community, there's, I would say three types of veterans when they hear those words, thank you for your service, in terms of how they react or, on the inside at least, how they feel about it. You have those that hate it. You have those that think that they either don't want to be thanked or think that it's empty gesture. Okay. You have the next crowd that likes it, and they want the accolades and they want the recognition and the discounts and everything else, right? There's just nothing wrong with that, but some people take it a little too far, I think. And then you have those that recognize, and I think this is probably the best middle ground to be in. You have those that recognize that it's the only thing that most people have to offer veterans is a thank you. You know, I'd like to turn my phone around, with a tip, 20%. What's up? No, but there was a meme out there that said thank you for your service, and the guy turned his phone around, and it was like tip. No, but I myself, I recognize that a lot of civilians just don't know what to say when they find out that you served, and a lot of them are curious if you went into combat or deployed or um, lost anyone, killed anyone, things like that, and that there's just some things you should never ask a veteran. For those of you that don't know, one, don't try to ascertain how badass they were in the military, whether they were a Navy SEAL or a simple supply sergeant. Don't try to ascertain how badass they were. Don't ask them if they definitely don't ask someone in the veteran community if they've ever killed someone. That is no, that is not good. Now, if you're close with someone, obviously, you feel someone out and you guys have a couple drinks or whatever, or smoke a little weed or whatever, is your flavor. Um, if anything, I'm straight edge now because I have to be, but you know, I'll live vicariously through you all. Um, anyways, there's some things you shouldn't ask. Let the veteran tell you what they will, right? Let them lead the conversation. And it's yeah, sure, it's okay. Like like if you find out someone served and you're like, oh, cool. Did you go to any place? Did you go anywhere? Cool, And then they might say, well, I went to Iraq, I went to Afghanistan. Not very cool, but I did go there, or I was stationed in Europe, or whatever. Um, the thing that I don't like is there's a lot of um, veterans out there with chips on their shoulders, and I wouldn't say a lot. Not like the majority. It's definitely the minority, but there's veterans out there with chips on their on their soldiers, chips on their soldiers, chips on their shoulders. Um, they're bitter. They fought, they bled, they killed, and they come home and they seemingly get an unfair or raw deal. You know, maybe employment is hard because they're struggling mentally or physically, um, I mean, war will fuck you up. It'll jack you up mentally, physically. Uh, I'll share with you personally that it really made me question my faith, seeing some of the things that I saw. You know, um, I'm not a very spiritual person today. I consider myself agnostic, which just means I don't know. I just throw my hands up and say I don't know. I'm gonna live my life, be a good person, treat others well with respect and dignity, and try and be empathetic and courteous, and try to be a good force in this world and not a bad one. I want to uplift people, not bring them down. And I'm very lucky because I have a lot of time on my hands to think about how I want to approach certain situations, how I want to be as a person. Some of us are on autopilot, working a couple jobs, right? Trying to stay with your head above the water. And you just don't have time to contemplate the existential questions of the universe. I get that. Times are tough right now. The economy is ridiculous. Things are so expensive. Um, we're all feeling the pinch, you know. Most of us are, anyways. But getting back to the topic of thank you for your service, if you're watching this, I think that it's definitely appropriate to say something like that. Uh, don't let the naysayers on that hate it, that hate being told thank you for your service. Don't let them dissuade you from doing what you can to honor someone that has honored our country by serving in the military, no matter what they did. You know, signing a blank check saying, U.S. government, send me wherever you want to, whenever you want to. It takes a lot of cojones, right? Even if you're, just working in paperwork or accounting or something like that, it takes cojones to join the military, and not everyone's cut out for it. Not everyone can handle it, and I think it's definitely proper to thank someone for their service. I thank people for their service all the time, and I've went through the stages of being a jacked up veteran. Okay, I got out of the military with a huge chip on my shoulder. I was a chipped veteran. I was pissed off at the world. I was like, I had all these things happen to me, and damn it, someone owes me something. And that's how I thought of things, and it was wrong. And I looked down on civilians at the time. I looked down on them, how easy and petty their lives were, the things that they complained about. Oh, my Starbucks wasn't hot enough or whatever. And I'm just thinking, like, you don't even know what a real problem is. You know? Like, you have no fucking clue what real hardship is. And the thing is, unless you've seen third world poor and been in war zones and things like that, it's hard to wrap your mind around the reality of how bad the world really can be, how evil people can be, how inhumane people can be. And we have the war in Ukraine. We've got Israel Gaza going on right now. People are dying, and but relatively the world has been at relative peace, more peaceful than it's ever been. But we still got issues, right? We still got wars going on. We still got people killing each other. It's not right. We need to take the focus on spending money on defense to kill other human beings and spend it on going out there, exploring and colonizing, spreading like the roaches we are. No, but I don't want to get off topic too much. I'm known to ramble. If you follow my channel, if you follow me, you know I ramble a lot. But I just kind of do these videos off the cuff, you know. I want to put good information out there, and I want people to know that I, as a veteran, I appreciate you. I no longer have a chip on my shoulder. I've come around the full 360. I don't even really like people knowing I'm a veteran anymore. You know, I used to wear like the grunt style T-shirts and you know the Iraq veteran hats and stuff like that. And now I'm just like, you know what? I'm not 80 years old. You know, I'm not. You know, when I think about like the old guys at the VFW or American Legion and stuff like that, and their World War II hats or Vietnam hats and stuff, you know, okay, that's cool. You know, you should be proud of that. That's fine. I have nothing wrong against anyone that wears grunt style or wants to show off they're a veteran. I've got nothing against you. Me personally, I like to hide under the radar now. And I don't want people knowing that I served. And a lot of times, even if I'm talking to someone and I find out they served, I don't share that. I was in the Army. You know, I don't share that because I don't want to. I don't want that to be my identity, my only identity. Something that I did 20 years ago. You know, I don't want that to be my forever. Like, oh, you're a veteran, you were a soldier, and that's all you ever were, it's all you'll ever be, and, you know, be proud of that and hold on to it for dear life. No, I have other chapters in my life, hopefully. I want to live a good life and help people. I'd love to be, you know, get into some big time philanthropy one day. And I think this world would just be a better place if we just stop to think about the other person a little more, you know? So thank you for your service. It's totally appropriate. I hope people keep saying it because, you know, I'm thankful for the men and women in our military that are serving currently, keeping us safe 24/7, you know. The guys on the teams, all the way down to the guys in S1. You know, getting it done, making the machine work. And, you know, the people that sacrifice and give their all are my heroes. You know, those that no longer have a voice, those who have destroyed families because of multiple deployments, destroyed marriages, those that have sacrificed so much for our country. And I just don't know how to express it in words, like how thankful I am that we have these people that are willing to do that, you know. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't a completely noble undertaking. I wasn't my joining the military wasn't altruistic. You know, it wasn't a totally selfless act, you know, if you don't mind. I need to quit. But it wasn't a totally selfless act. I wanted to go to college. I wanted to see the world, you know. And after 9/11, I wanted to fight. I was angry. I was angry and I wanted to fight somebody. I wanted to fight the people that did that and take them down. But at some point, the killing has to stop. I mean, we go back and forth, you know. U.S. bomb kills a guy's brother, so he signs up for jihad, and he kills someone else's brother, and that guy's brother joins the military to go, kill that group, and it's just never ending. When are we all going to learn that we're just people and we all have, on the inside, we all want peace and to be left alone and to pursue our dreams, to live our lives? And I think that the sooner we realize that, that's why the aliens just need to attack already. We just need to get some unity going on Earth, some Independence Day action. You're okay, buddy. Dogs have a nightmare. You're okay. You're okay, Bubba. But anyways, I don't know. I'm kind of in a somber mood just thinking about it. It makes me sad. It makes me sad that we're still fighting, in 2024. It makes me sad that they're still killing. Babies are dying. Families are being destroyed. And for what? Because someone wants power or someone wants money? Greed? I don't know. I don't know why. Why? What's the reason? Give me a good one. Give me a good reason why these people are dying. The Russians and the Ukrainians, the Israelis and the Palestinians. Why are they dying? What's the reason? It's unnatural to kill. It's, especially, the same species. It's just, we just need to stop. I think that it's going to take something significant to make us see that. And hopefully one day we can stop pouring billions of dollars and trillions of dollars into war machines and wars and start pouring that into science and art, technology, exploration. Imagine what we could do if we weren't spending all that money on aircraft carriers and bombs and ammunition and tanks. We could do so much good in the world. We could make sure that no one ever goes hungry again. We can make sure that no one ever goes thirsty again or dies of, malnutrition or disease. We could do so much research and empower so many people with the money that we could save from ending war. But yeah, I think that it is definitely appropriate. Please keep doing it. Please keep thanking our service members and veterans. And, I don't need to hear it, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the gesture. And I think that this rant's gone on long enough. I'm just going to keep saying the same thing over and over because I'm tired and I'm wired. And I just hope that this message reaches you. And again, just think of those that sacrifice and be grateful for those that do. Be grateful that there are still people that are stepping up to this day to sacrifice everything they are, everything they have, everything they hold dear and love to protect our nation, to protect our way of life. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.